Not one letter. All right, so a viewer actually had mentioned a while back that, hey, it'd be kind of neat to like look back at, some of your past purchases at the National and kind of see where they're at now. And you know that the market's been kind of all over the place. Some of the best players of all time and some of the iconic figures during the modern era here have just been really going through the roof. And so I picked out 7 things that I picked up at past shows, and I wanted to share those with you tonight. So first off, I've been watching an auction for this card this week, and wow, has this thing taken off. Check this out. 1996 Skybox Rubies Shaq. Total pop on these is 63, so there's not a lot of them that are graded. The even better news, though, is that there are only 17 9s with none higher. I paid around $400 for this card a few years ago at the National. The last 3 sales have been around between $2,700 and $3,300. I picked this up because I thought, well, I want something that's low pop Shaq, and I actually do like Shaq. And I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and pick something up of him that I can hang on to that not everybody has. And back then the pop was about the same. It really hasn't grown much in the last few years. I'm like, well, pop 17 and a 9, that seems pretty good. It's doubtful that there'll be any 10s. I mean, it could happen, but probably not. So I'll buy and hold, and that's what I've done. And like I said, from $400 to one just ended for $3,300. It's like, whew. So that's a pretty good pickup. This next one I've held on to for several years. This is the 1992 Classic 4 Sport. I think I showed this on the channel in a different context before, but I paid $40 for this years ago. It's a PSA 8. The autograph's not graded. I don't think that the autograph would grade a 10, of course, because I think he goes right up to the edge here, and I think he hits the edge with the signature. Desmond does. It's just a cool card. There's 9,500 of them, but the pop on these are actually pretty low. The total pop's only around 10. I'll post those pop numbers on there. There's actually not a lot of them graded by PSA. Given that the autograph's not graded, I'm going to estimate this thing's worth, I don't know, somewhere, I would estimate between $150 and $200. That's probably pretty close in today's market. Shaq stuff has been really going up. But it's a multi-autograph, right? You got Phil Nevin on there. You got Roman Hammerlick. You got Desmond. Desmond Howard, former Michigan Heisman Trophy winner Desmond Howard. Gotta love Desmond. He's also a contributor on the, I think he does like the play-by-play or commentary during games also. The next couple here are Mahomes cards. From the moment I saw this card, I absolutely love this card. I don't know really what it is about it, but I've never considered selling this since I bought it. And this is a 2023 Mosaic Red Wave Mahomes color match. It's a great card. I think I paid about $400 for this card. Either $400 or $450, somewhere around there. I don't remember exactly. Could have been $450. So it's numbered on the back to 9. So it's a rare one. And I was hunting for stuff like this at the show. I've been for a few years. Like, I want to get like stuff that's really hard to find. This is a pop 1 in a 10. I don't really know what the value of this card is. I can tell you that a 9 sold in 2025 for $400. So more than 400. I don't know exactly what this thing's worth. And I'm not going to find out because I'm not looking to sell mine. So undoubtedly that has seen some value increase, I'm sure. How much? The world may never know. At least for quite some time, because I'm hanging on to that one. Just a fun card. This next one, I don't remember exactly what I paid. Somewhere between $800 and $900. This is a 2021 Panini Flawless Diamonds Mahomes. Numbered to 10. It's a BGS 9.5. And it does have the diamond in there. It's just a cool card. I love thick cards and BGS holders. Like I said, I paid somewhere between $800 and $900. I don't remember exactly. I'm not entirely sure what this card is worth. I haven't seen one that's sold for a while. I think there was an emerald that sold. But this is a diamond. I don't know. It's worth it to me though. This is one like this, like the Red Wave, that I have no intentions of selling. You know? So is this a big value gain? Probably not. But it is a nice addition to my PC that I'm not looking to get rid of. And it's not just always about money. It's about your collection and really, you know, loving the stuff that you got. So that was card 4. Card 5, not a lot of love for KD. So this is a 2007 Kevin Durant Gold Artifacts, number 200. I think I paid $180 for this. I like KD. I try to pick up a card or two of him at every show. I didn't pick up any this year though. But I like this card. You know, it's tough to find. I tried to do a little bit of research on this. I don't know what the value is. I doubt that it's up like a lot. It's probably right around what I paid. But honestly, I don't really care. This is the year I got back into collecting. So yeah, he's in his Texas uniform. I'm okay with that. I've got his SB game used in a 10. And I'm okay with that being in a Texas uniform. No, it's fine. It's another PC card that I won't sell. And I'll hang on to. This next one is another KD. This is a 2007 Topps 57-58 Variation Gold in a 9. Did a little bit of research there. This is a pop 157. I think I paid about $180 for this. I leave the stickers on some of these. I think it's kind of fun to leave those on there. Like I said, I paid about $180. They're around $300 now. These sell occasionally. They're numbered to 2007. So for being numbered to 2007, you know, there's only 157 that have been graded because these are pretty condition sensitive. They had centering issues, they had chipping issues. This is actually a really nice copy. He's in the Seattle uniform, Supersonics. Just a cool card. I've never really thought about selling this. This is one I'll hang on to. Just a cool card. And then this last one I'm about to show you is not a card. I've actually kicked around this idea in the past about maybe like starting to collect graded wax packs. I decided against. I saw some at the show and they didn't really, I don't know, lacking a better phrase, they didn't really speak to me at this year's show. So I'm like, nah, maybe I'll just stick with that one pack I got. I got a 1984 Topps football wax pack and a PSA 8. So, you know, this is like Marino and Elway's rookie year. See the sticker on it? It's in this like god-awful plastic thing. But I left it because this is what it came in. And so I just left it in here. It's just kind of a nostalgia thing at this point. You know, it's an unopened wax pack. It's kind of cool. I don't think that any stars shine or show through the front or back that you can see. It's not noted on there at least. I never really looked at that super close, but I should. It's not noted on there, so I doubt that there are. Looking at the values, there's 558 graded packs like this. I don't know, they sell for like $150. That's about triple what I paid. Bought it years ago though. But you know, this is just one of those little cool things that you pick up and they end up in your PC and it's like, I think I'm just gonna hang on to that. So it is kind of fun to kind of go back and look at some of the things you've picked up at past shows that stay in your PC. I would love to see, like, what types of stuff have you picked up at past national conventions or even like past shows like even local shows and stuff like that, what kind of stuff has made it into your PC where you're just like, man, there's been a huge value gain on this? Or, well, the value hasn't really gone up, but I've had this card for so many years. It's just a card I love on my PC. It's not just about the money. I did have to show you that Shaq, though. I mean, come on. That's just cool. To have a $400 card go up to like $300. I mean, hey, everybody likes a dub. Problem is now I'm probably not going to sell it. So, because, I am a collector. So, you run into that too. It's just like, at what point do you sell? I just figured that Shaq, if I sell it, I can't get it back. And I try to hang on to stuff like that. So, love to see what kind of W's you've picked up over the years. Also, if you have not already, if you consider subscribing to the channel, that would be awesome. Hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one.